Aloha, everybody. Welcome to today's seated leg raise fitness challenge. We will start things off, as we always do, with a big mahalo to today's sponsors, and those are Par Hawaii and Elite Parking. All right, so we'll jump now to our demonstration for a seated leg raise. Please find some extra space because we'll need to be on the floor for this one, and get ready.
Okay, so for today's fitness challenge, we're going to be doing some seated leg raises or V sit-ups. They're kind of the same exercise, but one is just a modified version of the other one. So after you've found your space, you're going to want to get down, sit with your legs in front of you and your arms out to the side. And then you're going to want to bring your legs up just like this and back down. And you're going to want to try to balance on your butt. And so after you've done that, bring it back down. You're going to want to repeat for 30 seconds. And if that's a little bit too easy, you can do a full V sit-up, which is where you lie down and you raise up just like this and you keep your arms in front of you instead of to the side on the ground. So up and front and back down and up and front and back down, and do that for 30 seconds. Awesome. Good job and good luck, y'all.
Woo! All right, now let's get ready for our warm-up, everybody. So find your space, get your body limber, and let's go.
Okay, so now let's get warmed up for our fitness challenge. First thing are our washing machines. Put your arms out in front of your body and we're going to twist side to side 10 times. And we're going to bring our shoulders perpendicular to our hips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right, next, windmills. We'll stretch out our shoulder joint, and what we're going to do is be bringing our arms all the way up and back and being sure that our elbows reach our ears. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to want to do this 10 times. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Now the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Next, we're going to do our lower body. So we're going to do flamingos, and we're going to want to bring our knees up and hold them one at a time while balancing on the other leg. This will stretch out kind of the back part of our butts. So bring your knee up and balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome job. Now we're going to do the other side. Bring your knee up and then balance. And it might be hard, but try to keep it if you can. And if you can't, you're going to want to find a wall or something that you can lean on to help prop yourself up with one of your arms, all right? So bring your knee up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome job. Next, we're going to do kind of the same thing, but by bringing our feet back and balancing. So grab your ankle and then balance and hold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you should really feel this through the front of your leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome job. Now let's switch and do the other side. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. Now we're kind of all limbered up, and let's get into our fitness challenge.
Okay, so as always, I'm going to give you a 5-second startup warning and then a 5-second ending warning as we move through our challenge. So we'll go with the first round, and that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Ooh, good job, Kaylani. I like seeing the shakas. Good job, everybody. Remember to go back. There we go. Great job, Ian. Just like Ian is, everybody try to go back down if you can, and then come right back up to make that V shape. Keep going. All right. 5-second warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Awesome. Good job. I saw some great reps there and some great holds. Y'all all seem to be making really phenomenal progress on your fitness. Grab some water if you need it. Get ready for the next go. If you were doing the modified version before and you feel like you can do the full V sit-up, let's try that this time. Otherwise, keep going. Y'all are doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Awesome, awesome. Good job, Christina. Good job. Hey, that's a rep. I'm liking it. Great job, Zoe, making that V shape. Good job bringing both your legs and your arms up and balancing on your butt. Great job, Nicole. Hey, if you can, show me your shakas. Woo, good job. That took some extra core power. Awesome. Let's go. Great job, Jennifer. I'm seeing some good reps here. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. In the name of love. Sorry. Dance parties on Friday. Okay. Good job, everybody. Let's get set for our last round. And remember, after this, we are going to lead into our health and wellness sessions. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Get it. Good job. That is an almost perfect rep. I'm loving this. Great job, everybody. Sweet. Remember to hold your core tight as you come up. So you want to keep your body as straight as you can, and then bend it up into a V. Good job. Good job. Really try to engage your core muscles. If you can, keep your legs straight. Oh, great job, everybody. Oh, it's a great one. You all the way up. Woo! All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. All right. Good job, everybody. Y'all are doing phenomenal with all of these. I'm seeing real fitness improvements really across everybody. And thank y'all for participating with these. Y'all are doing, again, a great job. As always, check the SOHI website or the Stay Fit Facebook group to make sure you get your challenge star so we can get you engaged in that raffle that we do. And then we will see you tomorrow for a workout with Denise. The ID is 861-6152-3974. And also remember, we're about to do the health and wellness session, so stick around so you can get your bingo tiles and win some shirts maybe. All right, now into my favorite part of these days now, the health and wellness session 2. And our topic today is sleep. Okay. It's something everybody does, and everybody should be focusing on at least a little bit of every single day. So, is sleep important? Well, we kind of naturally go to sleep, don't we? So, therefore, it must be at least a little bit important for our health. If we naturally go to sleep, we obviously need it. Nature is telling us that our bodies should be doing this regularly, right? What do y'all think sleep is for? Sleep is kind of when our bodies recover and repair, right? Just like updating a phone, our bodies need to update too. So when we go to sleep, our bodies have to do all that work to put themselves back in their kind of starting position for the next day, right? How much sleep should we get? Well, our bodies naturally know how much sleep we should get, and our bodies naturally put us to sleep, right? We get tired during the day or at the end of the day, and we just kind of fall asleep on our own if we let that happen. When we sleep in, it's because we didn't go to bed early enough, or perhaps we didn't get enough sleep over the few days beforehand, right? Sometimes because we didn't get enough sleep earlier 2 weeks before. So, how many hours do you think we need? Please, I want y'all to interact. I want y'all to tell me. If you can, type it into the chat box. Please do so. How many hours of sleep do you think we need every single night? All right. I'm seeing a lot of people saying 8 hours. That's really, really good because that tends to be what most people believe we should be getting, what most sleep scientists and most doctors. Um, yeah, Ian, sometimes I feel like I want 60 hours of sleep a day too, but there aren't even 60 hours in a day, are there? Um, it does vary from person to person, but as we go to our next slide, we need about 8 hours, don't we? So, what's our best way to get these 8 hours? There's some really easy, helpful tips, and some of these might even be on our bingo cards. So, first thing, have a regular sleep schedule. Be regular about your sleep. That means going to sleep at the same time every single day. So, if you go to sleep at the same time every single day, do you think you're also going to wake up at the same time every single day? Of course you are. But does that also mean if you go to bed on a regular sleep schedule that every single night you are getting the same quality of sleep, the same kind of sleep? I'll ask you another question. How many of you have gone to sleep and you've gotten what seems like should have been plenty of time, but you still wake up a little bit tired? Probably a lot of you, right? Sometimes we get this 8 hours of sleep and wake up tired, and that's because not all sleep has the same quality. We have a sleep cycle naturally, and sometimes that gets interrupted, and that can lead to poor quality sleep. So, what do you think quality sleep means? Throw it into the chat. I would love some more participation on this. Yeah, quality sleep is exactly that. It is how well we sleep. What does that mean for you? If you had a good night's sleep, how do you define that? How do you know that you got a good night's sleep? Do you wake up feeling energized or do you wake up feeling kind of groggy? Usually, if you had a good quality night's sleep, you're waking up feeling super energized and ready to go and ready to face the day, right? And as Renee said, you feel kind of naturally refreshed and ready for the whole day. So now that we know what quality sleep is and that the quality of our sleep does actually matter, what are some really good ways for us to get good quality sleep? I'm sure a lot of you have some ideas, but the easiest ways that I've been able to come up with and that sleep scientists and doctors have come up with are right here. It's to be sure that you sleep with the lights off. So you don't want too much light coming into your room because light can keep us up and light can kind of keep our brain turned on a little bit and prevent us from falling asleep. and prevent us from falling into a deep, good slumber, right? So we want to be really, really asleep when we are asleep, not just waking up with the smallest little sound. Another good tip is to go to the restroom before we go to bed. Why do y'all think we go to the restroom before we go to bed? Oh, yeah. We usually go to the restroom before we go to bed so that then we don't wake up in the middle of the night, right? And yes, we also digest food while we sleep. That's part of the work that our bodies do while we are asleep to be sure we're ready for the next day. So now our final tip, and probably the most important during these COVID times and these modern times, is for us to put our devices and electronics away 1 hour before bed. That's because our devices and electronics can kind of keep our brain turned on, right? So what do our screens give off? And how are these devices keeping our brains turned on? If you're looking at your screen right now, what is that screen giving off? If you look at it in the dark, are you still able to see it, or is there nothing around to let you see it? Do you have light to be able to see it? The answer is yes, you do. Your screen is actually giving off light. And just like being sure you have all the lights in your bedroom turned off, you need to be sure that your screen light is turned off and you're not looking at it. It'll keep your brain turned on. It'll stop you, and it will stop you from falling asleep. And like we learned earlier, too much light can also lead to poor quality sleep. So having your screen in your room can be really, really disruptive. That's why a lot of people say don't go to bed with the TV turned on. Yes, and just as was said in the chat, Nicole, by Kailani, a phone is a type of stimulus and it can lead to poor quality sleep. I'm glad to see that so many of you are turning off your phones before you go to bed. Now that we've learned some stuff about sleep, let's play some bingo. I will now go over which of our spaces we can do this week, now that we've done this, to get some tiles crossed off. So we've already done washing our hands. From last week, we know about maybe cleaning our room. We know that's important. And what's this tile right here next to the free space? Follow a sleep schedule for 1 whole week. So if you follow a sleep schedule for this next week, then you can cross that tile off. Ta-da! All right, next week we will be going over a lot more of these. We'll be looking at some really cool stuff with as we'll show on the next slide, with our sedentary lifestyles and movement, because we all want to stay active. We all want to do stuff. Yes, Rachel, Juan, do you still have a question? Can you type it into the chat for us? And as always, you can get these bingo cards or submit them if you get close to crossing them off, which we shouldn't be yet, but some of us might be getting close if we're super proactive. You can email them to me at ha@sohawaii.org or post them to social media, right? And remember, as you cross these tiles off, if you can post you doing them to social media, do it, please. I would absolutely love to follow along and comment with y'all. And if y'all have any health questions also, please contact me, ha@sohawaii.org. I really appreciate y'all coming to this. I appreciate y'all sticking around, and I want y'all to get some shirts. Christina, you asked what is Fit Friends. Fit Friends are fitness videos that you can do at home. They are posted in our SOHI Stay Fit Facebook group, and you can watch them on there. If you don't have access to that or don't know how to see them, you can shoot me an email and I will be sure to get you some of those Fit Friends videos. And yes, as Diana has said in the chat, they are also posted on our YouTube site. Awesome. Any other questions from anybody? If you can type them into the chat, it'll save me a lot of time. If not, we can go ahead. Oh, how do we get the bingo cards? Because it's not on the website. Actually, I believe the bingo cards are now posted on the website. They weren't at the start of last week. And they are also posted on the Facebook group, like I said. And if you still can't find them, please, please, please just email me. I would love to hear from all of you. And that is really the best way to get in contact with me. And Diana will now show us where they are on the website. So if we go down to Stay Fit Bingo, you can download right down there where she has shown us. Sweet. And that will show up. And there is the bingo card to start crossing off. All right. Thank y'all for coming today. I really appreciate this. Y'all enjoy your talk story time and talk amongst yourselves. And I will see y'all tomorrow for working out with Denise. Bye. Aloha.